Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's finally starting to feel like fall here in Atlanta. There's crisp, the leaves are changing, and it's the perfect time for a cozy reading picnic in the park. I packed a blanket, a sandwich, my Kindle, and a book I've been dying to spend some quiet time with, so let's get started. I start off my cozy day in the park by walking through one of the trails. This park has a bunch of really nice walking trails, some that are paved, some that aren't. Some of them you even can't even hear the cars and stuff from. This trip really is just one elaborate excuse for me to use the picnic kit that my mother-in-law gave me for my birthday a couple years ago. I wanted to keep things simple, just me, my books, and the sound of the creek nearby. I brought a novel love story by Ashley Poston, which I've been saving for a perfect fall day, and my Kindle because I'm in the middle of reading Tusk Love. Yes, that Tusk Love, the once fake, now very real book from the Critical Role universe. So I started with Tusk Love while I was eating, which follows Guinevere, the daughter of a merchant, expecting to marry into nobility, until her caravan's attacked and she's saved by Oscar, a half-orc traveling on his own uncertain path. It's a cozy fantasy, romance, in the best way, grumpy in sunshine, a little spicy, full of heart. Oscar's this soft-hearted sweetheart hiding behind a stoic exterior, and Guinevere grows so much from being this sheltered, unsure girl to someone who actually stands up for herself and takes control of her life. Their banter makes me laugh out loud, and there's this really great balance between humor and tenderness that just works. Even though it's technically set in the Critical Role universe, you don't need to know a thing about the campaign to enjoy it. It totally stands on its own as this funny, slightly steamy adventure about love, freedom, and finding your own way. I'm about halfway through right now, and honestly, it's feeling like it might be a 5-star read or very close to it. It's clever, it's comforting, the world building, the chemistry, it's all exactly what I wanted. If you love cozy fantasy romances that make you laugh one second and swoon the next, this one's definitely worth picking up.
So now that I'm done eating, I'm going to read a little bit, because now that I'm done eating, my hands are all clean and everything, so I can read my book without it getting gross or anything like that. I didn't think to bring like a pillow or anything out here, so I'm using the little backpack that my picnic kit came in as like a pillow, and I'll see if this will work. It's kind of hard because it still has the plates and all the silverware and everything that was in there, because I didn't take any of it out except for like the 2 little glass bottles, because that seemed unnecessary. So it's not the most comfortable pillow, but it's better than nothing.
After lunch, I switch over to a novel love story by Ashley Poston. She's one of my favorite authors for cozy, magical realism, and this one's already feeling like a nice warm hug. It follows Eileen, who's on her way to her annual book club retreat when her car breaks down and she somehow ends up stranded in Elorton, I think that's how you pronounce it, a town that literally exists inside her favorite romance series. It's sweet, whimsical, and just self-aware enough to feel magical. Eileen, or Elsie, feels so real. She's a little lost, still healing from being left to the altar and finding comfort in fiction. Anders, the grumpy bookstore owner with mint green eyes, might just be her perfect opposite. Their relationship builds slowly, gentle, thoughtful, full of small moments that sneak up on you. I love that so far, the romance doesn't feel rushed, it's soft, it's character-driven, it feels like watching 2 people quietly find their way back to themselves. Poston's writing has that tender, slightly bittersweet charm that makes her stories feel timeless. This one feels like it's going to be the perfect fall read, a story about love, second chances, and the kind of hope you only find in books. So I switch back over to my Kindle and read Tusk Love some more. And here's all the tropes and everything in the book you can read while listening to the nice nature sounds. Today was such a nice reset, just a walk in the park, some time to read, and a little bit of peace that comes from being outside. I don't do this often enough, but every time I do, I'm reminded how good it feels to unplug for a bit. I spent most of my picnic reading Tusk Love, and I'm seriously loving it. It's funny, it's tender, but it also is surprisingly emotional in the best way. It's got this cozy, fantasy adventure vibe that I adore, and I really think it might end up being a 5-star read for me. And after that, I started a novel love story, and it's exactly the kind of book I reach for when I need something a little warm and comforting. The setting feels so magical, and Ashley Poston's writing always feels like a soft place to land. If you want to see more of her, I actually got to see Ashley Poston at DragonCon, and I vlogged the panels that she was on. It was so cool hearing her talk about her stories, her characters, and even Twilight. I'll link that vlog so you can watch it next if you want to keep the cozy, bookish energy going. So thanks for joining me on this little fall afternoon. I'll see you the next time, hopefully with another good book and maybe another walk through the leaves. Bye!